Hello from me, I'm CZ James, your host for the 2021 Engen Pitch and Polish program, which is brought to you by our amazing sponsors, Engen Petroleum, our title sponsor, Nedbank, our gold sponsor, Race Corp, who are powering the program, and the Business Exchange, our venue sponsor. Thank you so much for supporting entrepreneurship in such an incredible way. Let's take a quick look at how things stand as we enter into tonight's episode. The first two contestants from the Blue Group, Nkosane from Southwestern Dairy and Omar Tema from Plus Fab, have both pitched in the previous episode, which means tonight we'll be seeing the next two contestants from the Blue Group and then finding out who's going and who's staying to fight another day. But before we get into our pitches, I'd like to share a bit more about what our contestants are receiving simply by participating in the 2021 Engen Pitch and Polish program. So you already know that they are receiving a learning program courtesy of leading business incubator Race Corp, but what you may have missed is that each of them have been allocated their own Race Corp mentor. A side note, Race Corp prefers the term guide, so we'll stick with that. These expert guides have been working individually with our entrepreneurs, not only helping them polish their pitches, but also providing them guidance in business areas where they need it the most. Let's gain a little more insight into what guiding really is and how it works.
If you visit the Race Corp offices, especially if you go to the bathroom, what you see there is one of my favorite quotes that says, you are looking at the man that will make you successful. Race Corp is the feedback zone, and what we do as Race Corp guys is basically to hold the mirror up to you or up to the entrepreneur in order for them to self-reflect and really understand how they stand in the way of their own success.
Guiding works because it's really a process of facilitating the entrepreneur's journey through connecting with them at a very relational level and at a very deep and personal level. And that's what makes it possible for us to then have those shifts, because I think it really boils down to engaging with an individual at their mindset level and helping them to shift that.
So Race Corp really tries to meet entrepreneurs where they're at, whether they're a startup business or someone really looking to accelerate and thrive in their business. So I've dealt with businesses who are still in the idea phase. They're still trying to work through what their business is and what it will do and how it will serve its community and the market that they want to play in, all the way up to acceleration, our fast forward. And I've seen tremendous growth with many of my accelerated companies. One business going from an average turnover of a couple million to 50, 60 million rand deals, tremendous growth. And so we really try to meet the entrepreneurs where they're at.
In guiding, the entrepreneur is the main actor. So their behaviors and attitudes and habits is actually at the center of their issues, as well as their ability to move from where they are, which is normally an undesirable position, to where they want to be in respect of certain issues and matters that they might have in their business.
Seriously? Guys, I also want a Race Corp mentor. We've been through this before. If I can't get the prize, can I at least get a Race Corp mentor? I can't. Oh, smosh, man. Just saying. Oh well, moving on. Our judging panel tonight remains unchanged, and our contestants will be trying to impress Zishan Abbas from Engen Petroleum, Monique China from Nedbank, and Alon Reyes from Race Corp. And now, it's time to meet our third contestant from the Blue Group. Here is Sidwell Sihlangu from Malelani in Mpumalanga. His business is EcoAggro Enterprise.
Good evening, Sidwell.
Good evening, sir.
Have you been preparing for this pitch?
I believe I have.
You have. Are you ready?
Absolutely, I am.
Good. So, Sidwell, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pitch and polish.
According to the South African Mushroom Farmers Association in 2020, in South Africa, we only have 17 mushroom producers, only on 25 facilities. And these mushroom producers are based in the Gauteng and Cape region. Lady and gentlemen, I greet you. Sidwell Sihlangu is my name, and I'm the co-founder of EcoAggro Enterprise. At EcoAggro Enterprise, we produce and bring nutritional mushroom closer to our local market. What separates us from other smallholder producers is that we provide structural mushroom technology. The pain and the problem that we are solving are accessibility of quality mushroom, malnutrition, food, and protein insecurities. What separates us from other smallholder producers is that we use a structural mushroom technology that creates a microclimate and enables the production of quality mushroom to be produced in a shorter cycle. Our current business model that we use is the retailing of fresh mushroom, mushroom technology, spawn, substrate, and we also train farmers. The pitch and polish investment.
That bell means that it's over. But good luck to you because there's some questions. Monique, questions from you.
I'm going to ask, how will the 650,000 Rand benefit you?
You're so sweet. You gave him a chance.
I gave you a gap.
Thank you so much. It will assist us to be able to execute our short and medium term targets through capital investment, increased production, and also to tap into a bigger market.
The production of the units or the mushrooms or the spawn?
Come again, ma'am?
So which production? You say when you're going to increase production?
Production of mushrooms.
Okay.
Okay. You look like you're not convinced or you don't understand.
What is it that you do? Do you set up infrastructure? Are you involved in the packaging? What exactly do you do, Sidwell?
Okay. We produce mushrooms. I think the confusion comes from because we have various revenue streams. We are not only depending on the production of mushrooms.
Hold on. I'll ask you a question.
Okay.
Where are you in the value chain? Do you get farmers and you put the infrastructure together to create that climate, then help them distribute it and find a market? What exactly do you do?
Your question, I don't get it.
Okay, so I'm trying to understand where you fit in the value chain.
Yes.
Of supplying mushrooms. What exactly do you do that generates your revenue as far as the mushrooms are concerned? Do you set up an infrastructure for the farmers? Do you package the mushrooms? What exactly do you do?
Or do you grow the mushrooms?
Or do you grow the mushrooms?
We produce mushrooms. At the same time, there is an innovation within our business that enables the production of mushroom. It uses less energy and less electricity. We can literally produce mushroom right here if we were to put the structure. We gave it a name. It is called the African Hard Mushroom Dome. We have an IP for it, which is a trademark. So what we do is that we produce mushroom for our organization. At the same time, we also train farmers on how to produce mushroom at a lower cost that will enable them for them to be able to produce this mushroom, because mushroom on its own is a complex commodity. So they need the insight of how they can go about it for them to be able to produce
and
one.
Do you have the offtake? Do you buy from them?
What we do is that because market is about quantities, so we consolidate the market for the farmers that we've already
Do you become the middleman for them to be able to?
Okay.
Yes.
I just want to go back to Monique. Did he explain to you what he's going to do with the 650,000 if he wins?
Not really.
Not really.
So I just want to understand from a production perspective, is it the production of those kits and the actual instrument that you're going to be selling on?
Our focus at this point, because now...
Of the hut. So you said it's called an African hut.
Yes. I gave it a name because of the shape.
So is it the huts that you're selling as well as the starter kits for the farmers?
Yes.
So that's what you're going to use the 650,000 for?
No.
Okay.
We are going to actually have more growth chambers so that we can increase our production, so that we can produce more mushrooms.
It's production.
Production of mushroom, yes.
Okay.
Okay. I've got one quick question, but we're running out of time. I can hear the producers talking in my ear saying, you're running out of time.
Okay.
Very quickly, if I said to you, you have to focus on one part of the whole value chain, because it sounds like you're in everything, which one would you choose?
The production of mushroom.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Sidwell.
Thank you.
You may leave.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, the judges seem to think that Sidwell needs to narrow his focus and concentrate on his most promising revenue stream. Has he done enough to get through? We'll just have to wait and see. Right now, though, let's take that tension up a notch and get straight into the final pitch from the Blue Group. Here is Cheston Africa from Stellenbosch in the Western Cape. His business is Phytotech.
Good evening, Cheston.
Good evening, Alon.
Phytotech.
Yes, sir.
All right, you're going to tell us all about that.
Yes,
Are you ready to pitch?
yes.
How are you
I'm
feeling about your pitch? Are you prepared?
ready. Yeah,
You prepared?
yeah.
Good, good. Cheston, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pitch and polish.
Imagine you need to listen, but you can't hear because of working in a noisy environment without hearing protection. If I'm allowed to give you some of our products, this is a sample. Thank you. Phytotech is a company that supplies this new innovative earplug, and by doing that we're helping companies protecting the employers from hearing loss. Also by doing that there's a law in South Africa, occupational health and safety law, that all the workers that working in a noisy environment needs to protect their ears from different or loud noises. The benefits of the product is that the product got benefits like health and safety benefits. It improves hygiene, and also this is an environmental friendly product. Our differentiator will be like the product doesn't contain any silicone. We produce locally, and then also there is a 20-year global patent on the product and 14-year design registration on the product. How will this competition help our company? We will be able to reach more potential customers in the market, penetrating the mining sector.
Cheston. This might prevent me from damaging my ears, but I did hear that bell ring.
Yeah.
Your pitch is over. We're going to start with some judges' questions. We'll start with our lady judge.
Okay, thank
Hi,
you.
Cheston.
Hi, good evening.
Has the product been tested by an audiologist? So have you had reviews from audiologists?
The product is being tested in Europe.
Okay.
South Africa currently don't test any hearing protection like the SABS anymore. So it's according to EN 352-2.
Okay.
It's been accredited as that.
Has it been accredited?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got the certifications of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Zishan, you know that 2352 code. You know
Absolutely
that. You know that backward.
not.
I learned something. 253.
Cheston,
Yes.
what problem are you trying to solve? I didn't know there was an issue with earplugs in the mining or manufacturing industry for that matter. Why would we be interested in this specifically?
Okay. There is a lot of companies, not a lot of companies. Our main competition will be like 3M, which is an American company, Uvix, Honeywell. Those are all companies outside of South Africa. There's no producers of earplugs in South Africa. And also with COVID last year, we see a lot of people struggling to get their products into South Africa. Also, people needs to use this product on a daily basis. And we need to improve hygiene because according to legislation, when people use an earplug, they need to put it back in a holder, which is a plastic container. But when you open the plastic, you throw it away. So you're always exposed to clothing fibers, hanging around, dust and everything, and then you need to put it back in your ears. That's why the product got its own storage compartments to prevent from doing that.
Okay, Cheston, I'll pick up from there. You speak about all the competition, but from a pricing point of view, if I'm a big mine that's buying, I assume, hundreds of thousands of these for my employees, what's the price differential between yours and an international competitor?
Currently, our price is cheaper than the other guys because we produce locally, and also we don't have import cost and market related like fluctuation with rand dollar exchange rates. And our product is in the range of, we're actually cheaper than 3M.
How much cheaper?
Round about 100%.
100%. You're giving this away for free?
To give an idea, 3M
Yeah.
is trading for around about R6.50 in the market. That product will cost you only R3, and it's got a durability of lasting longer.
Justin, thank you for your pitch. I think where Zishan was going was around 100% is zero. So 100% of R6 is zero at last time I counted. But I think he meant 50%.
50%.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for pitching.
Yeah.
You may leave.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I didn't realize that ear protection was such a big market in South Africa, but unfortunately, Cheston seems to have fallen down when it comes to his numbers. Don't you just hate those shows where you think you're about to find out who's going to make it through and then suddenly there's a commercial break? Lucky for you, this isn't one of those shows, but you are going to have to wait a bit before we find out who's going through tonight, because I need to remind you about that whole wild card thing. Now, unless you've been hiding under a rock somewhere, surely by now you know that this year, Engen Pitch and Polish contestants are competing for the mother of all pitching prizes. That prize is worth a staggering R1 million. That is 650,000 Rand in cash and a 2-year business acceleration program from Race Corp worth 350,000 Rand. What would you do with 650,000 Rand in your business? And do you think you could do better than our contestants? Well then, I challenge you to enter as our wildcard contestant. Go to pitchandpolish.com and submit your wildcard entry. Jot down your unique entry number and use it when answering all the questions that we post each week. Let's throw out that wildcard question right now. What color were the earplugs that Cheston shared with our judges? Ooh, bit of a toughie. What color were the earplugs that Cheston shared with the judges? You can answer this question on the Pitch and Polish website, where you'll also find the previous wildcard questions. Sure. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's find out who'll be going through. Over to our judges.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Yeah, this is the toughest part. The judges deliberate and we like, no, that one, no, that one, no, that one. But of course, we've got a scorecard and we go through and we have to go through this meticulously and we look at this from all angles. So now we have to choose 2 of you to go through and 2 of you to stay behind. So who's it going to be? Which 2 are going to go through and which 2 are going to stay behind? Let's start with you, Omar. Could you step forward? Omar, your business is, it's an important business, but there's so much polishing that needs to happen in that business. So much polishing. It doesn't sound like the financials are in order. There's a little confusion in terms of distribution. Your personality came through very, very, very strong, and you're a marketer through and through. But the judges believe that you have what it takes to go through to the next round.
Oh my goodness. Okay. What do I do?
You just stay there.
Do I dance? Thank you.
Let's go to you, Nkosana. Also, please step forward. Also a very, very important business. And your story, I think your story, what you didn't say is that your story is important for black emerging dairy farmers. This is an important South African story. But for us, there was a lot of confusion. I mean, your pitch, although we know you were nervous, we felt your heart, like why you needed this to work. But unfortunately, you are not going to make it through to the next round. Gentlemen, will you step forward, both of you? So what do we have here? We have Cheston with the patents, biodegradable, and we've got Sidwell with mushrooms and lack of focus. Every part of the value chain. I'm surprised you didn't say we fry mushrooms and we dry mushrooms and we do mushroom flavors. I was very surprised you didn't say that. We thought you have put a huge amount, Cheston, of effort into that product. You obviously know what you're doing, but you messed up that pitch. You really, really did. You really messed up the pitch, and for that reason, you will not be going through to the next round. Sidwell, you are through. Sure. All right, thank you guys. You may all leave.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations to Omar and Sidwell, who we will be seeing in the next round. And sadly, goodbye to Cheston and Nkosana. I wish both of them the very best as they forge ahead in their exciting careers as entrepreneurs. Before I say goodnight, here's a little heads up as to what you can expect in our next episode. We'll be learning a bit more about developing a product and making it special from our fabulous facilitator, Yasmin Ali, as well as getting into the first two pitches from the Green Group. Wow. I can't believe that we've already reached the halfway mark of round one, and we've already seen such a diverse range of businesses being pitched. I wonder what's in store from the green and the yellow group. Make sure you're back here on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. It's a date to find out together. Thanks for joining me, and good night.
I know my business and I know where it's going. So right now, I'm fortunate that pitch and polish, I got to just refine one or two things. So I know what I need to do to take my business forward. My guide, Dave, was awesome and encouraging. Yeah, I'm not disappointed. I'm happy for the winners because I know exactly where my business will be in 12 months' time.
I think the stress levels of me actually got the best of me tonight. It's not that I don't know my product, I know my product, but at the end of the day, it was just a bad evening. We're busy with a new innovative product at this stage as well that can actually put us into the mining sector.